They have issued the tornado warning for Colbert, Franklin, and Lawrence County. Colbert, Franklin, and Lawrence County until 4 o'clock. Radar indicating a severe thunderstorm that could produce a tornado 11 miles southwest of Hodges or about 6 miles northwest of Hamilton. That storm is moving to the northeast at about 55 miles per hour.
Jerry?
Also just got word from Huleco. Is that what you were go ahead, Ben?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I've got the storm track on the one Jerry was just talking about. Phil Campbell, you have 17 minutes, Waco in 29 minutes. Go ahead, Jerry.
Okay, I was just...
Yeah, we're getting more reports in here. We have law enforcement now out in Franklin County and Lawrence and Colbert also reporting a tornado north of Hamilton, the one that Alan was just talking about, moving northeast at 55. There is the latest track there, 10 minutes for Phil Campbell, and in Waco in 22 minutes.
And it was moving to the, a train spotter reported a large tornado on the ground near Hackleburg, like Jerry was just saying. Tornado is moving to the northeast around 55 miles per hour. Here's our latest storm track with this particular cell. So moving to the northeast at 55 miles per hour. Phil Campbell, you should be in your tornado shelter right now. You should be in your tornado shelter. That means in a center room of your home, in a basement, in a storm shelter, pillows, blankets to protect yourself in the event of flying debris. There's a confirmed tornado on the ground. This is not Doppler indicated. This is a confirmed tornado on the ground, and you need to be seeking shelter right now. Phil Campbell, 4 minutes. Tharptown, 8 minutes. 9 minutes until it gets to Churntown. 10 minutes, Carroll Crossroads. 11 minutes, Orange. 11, Union. 13 minutes, Oak Grove. And 18 minutes until the Newburgh area. So
just getting word to a tornado likely on the ground along U.S. Highway 43, State Route 17.
Yeah.
In extreme southern Franklin County right now.
Yeah, and let's zoom in on that one, Jerry, because that one definitely has some intense rotation with it. And there's the rotation that we're talking about, far southern areas of Franklin County. And I'm going to move this and move our map just a second. I'm going to put a storm track on there so we can let you guys know where it's going. This is an extremely dangerous cell as it continues to track off to the northeast around 55 miles per hour. Town Creek, you got 26 minutes. North Cortland, 28 minutes if it holds together. 28 minutes in Cortland and 32 minutes until the Hillsborough communities. So we're looking at 7 minutes until the Mount Hope area, 7 minutes to Needmore, 8 minutes to Hickory Grove, Flat Rock 12 minutes, 12 minutes to Landersville, and around 13 minutes to the Concord area, Muck City, and 15 minutes also Oak Grove. I wanted to point out this is a very nasty storm that is in areas of Franklin County, will soon be moving into Lawrence County. So you need to be taking your tornado precautions. You guys have really just been hammered today, but you need to be taking your tornado precautions right now. In the path of the storm, Moulton, 23 minutes until it is on your doorstep. It's coming very close to you. This tornado that is moving now out of Franklin County and will be moving into Lawrence County is a rain-wrapped tornado. The tornado is completely rain-wrapped. You will not be able to see it. So you need to be taking your tornado precautions right now. This is a very dangerous situation here with this particular cell. So still looking at quite a bit of rotation with this cell, and going to put a new storm track on it and give you an idea of where it's headed. Just about to cross into Lawrence County. So North Cortland, 24 minutes, Cortland 25, Hillsborough 29, and around 34 minutes until it gets to the Trinity area. Some of the smaller communities in the path, 4 minutes to Mount Hope, 4 minutes to Needmore, 8 minutes to Flat Rock, 9 Concord, 10 Landersville, and around 13 minutes to Hatton. We're going to go back to that particular cell and give you a view of that storm and what we're expecting out of it. So it has quite a lot of rotation with it too. And this storm tracking to the northeast still around 55 miles per hour. You need to be doing it immediately. Cortland, 19 minutes to North Cortland and Cortland, 19 minutes.
It's right over Mount Hope right this very second.
Okay. So Mount Hope, you should be in your tornado shelter right now. It is not advisable to go out and try to see what's going on with this particular cell. It's extremely dangerous. So we want you to stay inside, and there's our tornado right there. Yep. Here's our storm track, moving to the northeast, 65 miles per hour. Cortland, 13 minutes. North Cortland, 13 minutes. Hillsborough, 16 minutes. If it holds together, Athens, it's in your neck of the woods within 33 minutes. So those of you that live in Athens, they are under the tornado warning. That's Athens, you are under the tornado warning. It is advisable to go ahead and take your tornado precautions. You have 30 minutes 2 minutes to Concord, 4 minutes to Hatton, 6 minutes or 9 minutes until the Longtown area, Terrytown 9 minutes, and 10 minutes until Mountain Home. So we're definitely looking at a very potent cell that continues to bring the chance of a tornado, and it has had a reported tornado on the ground. This is spotter confirmed, and this is not only Doppler indicated. This is a spotter confirmed tornado.
Through the rest of this afternoon and this evening, it's like it'll never end.
Yeah, and this is going to be a long event, guys. I mean, we're still, you know, the cold front is just now moving across the Mississippi River, so you know, you need to go ahead and be prepared for. We've already had a long morning. We had these storms start up very early this morning. They started up around 2 o'clock, 2:30, I believe, with the first tornado warning. We were on the air for almost 5 or 6 hours straight, and then we had a little break, and then we had more tornado warnings come out, and now we've just got an abundance of tornado warnings. So this is something that is going to continue for the next few hours.
And it looks like we have 2 tornado warnings in effect for Lawrence County. The first one is still down in Franklin County near Phil Campbell. That one's going to be moving into just west of Moulton. Now, that's not the strong one, but the tornado emergency one, the one we have, the one on the ground, is the one that is approaching Moulton right now.
Right.
And we've added another debris signature on the radar, too. So this one could be producing damage right now in Lawrence County with a confirmed tornado on the ground.
It's moving into areas. This is in Lawrence County right now. Has quite a bit of rotation with it, very much so wrapped up rotation. So, this storm does have a history of producing a tornado on the ground. So let's put a new storm track on this, moving northeast at 65 miles per hour.
It's about to cross 157 right now, just to the north and west of downtown Moulton.
Yeah, and that was the path that we were talking about, that it would take. It would cross just to the north of Moulton. Nevertheless, Moulton, you need to be in your tornado shelter right now. 8 minutes to North Cortland, 8 minutes to Cortland, 12 minutes to Hillsborough, 29 minutes until the Athens area. And here's the latest update with this particular storm. It is now 23 minutes from Athens. Your tornado precautions: 9 minutes to Hillsborough, Elkmont 29 minutes. This is a very dangerous supercell. There's our circulation, very wrapped up, and actually we're getting what we call velocity aliasing, and that means that the velocities are showing up on the opposite sides of where they should, which means extremely, extremely fast winds are in place. So here's what we're looking at with this. 65 miles per hour to the northeast, 6 minutes to Hillsborough. Hillsborough, half-mile wide tornado headed in your direction. Take your tornado precaution right now. Athens, you're at 24 minutes. And Elkmont, 39 minutes. So go ahead and take your tornado precautions. Some of the smaller communities in the path of this storm: Wheeler, 5 minutes. Hillsborough, 6 minutes. 6 minutes to Brides Valley. 7 minutes to the Reynolds area. 9 minutes to Fish Pond. 9 minutes to Jerusalem. And 10 minutes to Flower Hill. This is nothing to fool around with, folks. You need to be taking your tornado precautions right now. You need to be in the center room of your house, preferably a basement. A mobile home is nowhere to be with this type of tornado. More than likely, a tornado that's half a mile wide is a multiple vortex tornado, which is extremely damaging.
Everybody west of Decatur, if you're thinking about trying to get in the car and drive west of Decatur, don't even do it right now. If you're trying to head out toward Wheeler or Town Creek or Cortland, any of that area, say Leeton, just forget about it until this system moves on by. This is a tornado emergency. We have a tornado on the ground. We have at least 2 tornadoes, large tornadoes, that are on the ground right now in our viewing audience, at least 2.
Doppler Radar. Doppler Radar was tracking a large and extremely dangerous tornado near Calebit Springs, or about 8 miles northeast of Moulton, moving northeast at 60 miles per hour. Nothing to play around with. Take your tornado precautions right now. If you live in Athens, the storm is holding together. You should be in your storm shelter right now if you live in Athens. If you live southwest of Athens, you also need to be in your storm shelter. This storm has a history, and this is the same. This was the storm that possibly produced a half-mile wide tornado. Is that correct?
Yeah, and plus we have confirmed damage out at Mount Hope, and that's the same one also.
Okay.
And a new tornado warning that does include DeKalb County now till 5 o'clock.
Okay. 13 minutes until Athens. You need to take your tornado precautions right now. 20 to Elkmont. Excuse me, let me get that right. 26 minutes to Harvest. 28 minutes to Ardmore. Ardmore, 28 minutes. Tony, 28 minutes. And Elkton, 30 minutes.
We have a tornado on the ground still in extreme northeastern Lawrence County near Trinity, Hillsborough area.
Right, and that's the circulation that we're tracking there.
Mm-hmm.
But this one has a history of producing a half-mile wide tornado, and the circulation is just to the south of Athens. Put a storm track on this.
It's headed right toward Athens State College and Tanner.
And it'll clip the far northern part of Madison County. So 65 miles per hour. Tanner, 1 minute. Tanner Crossroads, 1 minute. 2 minutes to Murphy Place. 3 minutes to Country Club Acres. 5 minutes to Hannah. 6 minutes to Athens. Athens, we've been warning you for almost 30 minutes. Athens, 6 minutes. 17 minutes to Harvest. 20 minutes to Tony. 21 minutes to Ardmore. 26 minutes to New Sharon. And 29 minutes to Hazel Green. Storm shelter now. That means in the center room of your home, the object is to put as many walls between you and the outside as possible. Basement, storm shelter are optimal. Mobile homes are a no-go. We need to go ahead and get you guys in a tornado shelter immediately.
Is that the one near Tanner?
This is exactly near Tanner and Athens.
Police are saying there is a tornado on the ground located near Tanner or about near Athens, moving to the northeast at 60 miles per hour.
Yes. So Harvest, you need to be taking your tornado precautions.
Crossing I-65 right now.
Yes, crossing I-65. So those of you that are listening to us on WDRM, you need to stop before you get to Decatur and stop before you get to the Athens exit on I-65. Pull off the road, get onto the shoulder, and stop. Do not drive through this cell. I mean, you will get blown off the road.
Browns Ferry Road and 65 tornado right now.
So 65, those of you that are listening to us on WDRM and WTAK in the river, get off the road. Do not drive any further. If you're near Decatur, stop where you are and allow the circulation to pass. This is a very dangerous and dire situation here with this particular cell. This has a history of producing a tornado on the ground, half a mile wide, and that was in Lawrence County, I believe. That was in Lawrence County?
That's right. It was near Mount Hope and even Trinity. Yeah,
this circulation is just now moving through the Athens area. So if you live to the west of Athens, you need to be on the alert. You need to be taking your tornado precautions. You need to turn us up loud, get in your tornado shelter, and listen to us that way. Here's what we got going on. 7 minutes to Harvest, 10 minutes to Tony, 16 minutes to New Sharon. So Harvest, that area just south of Harvest, already hard hit by a tornado that passed through. So if you live in those particular locations, you need to go ahead and take your tornado precautions. I want to put some of these smaller communities on there as well. Let's put a new storm track on that for you. And this is a very dangerous situation just to the south of Athens. This storm has a history. Hill area. This is a very dangerous tornado, again, that is moving through the Limestone County area, and lights are. Let's see. Okay, I'm seeing a velocity signature and a corresponding what we call debris ball.
Thanks.
And the debris ball is an indication that the radar is picking up debris that the tornado is putting into the air, and that's right along the county line of Madison and Limestone County. The cell is tracking to the northeast around 60 miles per hour. So if you live in the Harvest area, you have 4 minutes to seek your tornado shelter. You need to get there now.
Another tornado warning just now extended till 5:15 to include Limestone, Madison, Morgan, and Lawrence counties.
Okay.
Moving to the east, northeast 60 miles an hour.
And it has now moved into Madison County, and I'm seeing an inflow notch, which is an indication that very strong winds are blowing into this storm, and I'm seeing a debris ball on the radar, which is an indication that there is more than likely a tornado on the ground at this time. Very pronounced velocity signature with this particular cell. Storm track on it quickly. We need to get to some other storms that are going on, but I want to let you guys know what's going on. Tony, 3 minutes. It's on your doorstep. In Harvest. You need to be in your tornado shelter around 9 minutes to New Sharon, 12 minutes to Hazel Green, 25 minutes until the Fayetteville area. Fayetteville, go ahead and take your tornado precautions. If it holds together, more than likely we'll go just to the south of Fayetteville, but it cannot be ruled out. We need to go ahead and have you guys seek your shelter right now. We have a lot going on here with a lot of tornado warnings.
If you're in Hazel Green and Meridianville as well.
Seek your shelter now.
And guys, go ahead, Jerry.
Seeing significant tornado emergency affecting the Harvest, Tony, and Bobo area. That is the one you're talking about. A tornado has been reported is being on the ground on the old railroad bed road
Okay.
going over Capshaw. This is